Okay, we ready? Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Middle Earth, and last time Miss Medrielle got a quest to collect a sigil for Monferrel. Now she needs to do this from a mob. It says it should either come from a warg rider or an Ox Clan member. So we're going to go look and try to find that. And maybe with less cracking of the legs, huh? What does it say? Is that a mob there? No, it's some sort of NPC. Looks like he is tending a wound. You know what? We're gonna get on a horse for this. Not used to seeing NPCs sitting at the circle of resurrection. I get up here. I can apparently. Well, hello. You see. Can you wait till I get off a horse? Thanks. Alright, we have collected the sigil. Now we need to place it on the shrine. We need to go off this way. I actually wasn't expecting to get that in the first mob I found, but I'm not going to complain about it. I think we spent more time helping this town than any other in the game. They definitely seem to have needed most help. Alright, let's go through a few Ox Clan. Which reminds me, we are actually missing something that would be useful for her. I do not have any Runekeeper enamels. I would say Thorman could help, but Thorman's still pretty low level in his scholaring. We'll have to see. Place it on the shrine. Oh, so we need to actually place it here. Alright, and... oh look, it's a river maiden. Hello. She's Monferrel. I am pleased that you have heard my summons, good High Elf. Does it surprise you that your coming is of my design? I care very much for the people of the Ox, but Maiden Brennan has fallen to corruption. He and his people oppress the remnant of the Tarkluth, the people of the Boar, and plot war with the horse lords who are in the favor of the Valor. This cannot be tolerated. I ask that you go to Barnavon and bring this message to Maiden Brennan. If he does not turn from his evil ways, he and his people will feel the wrath of the Uqwarad and the Huntsman. Take my sigil as proof of my words, and speak with me when you are ready to depart. Okay, so it's an instant. Alright, good lady. Let's let her know you are ready, and you may summon her through the shrine if necessary. Alright. Very well. May your quest be fruitful.
Marden's grandfather was a good man, giving succor to the people of the Boar when the Dragluth nearly destroyed them. Marden and his son Nevid, however, have fallen to evil ways, and I cannot, as a servant of the Huntsman, allow this travesty to continue.
So she's a servant of the Huntsman.
This is intolerable!
Huh, you dare threaten the Brennan of Barnavon? I have the protection of Saruman the Wise. You have no authority here. Ho ho, you present me with the sigil of the Uqwarad and expect me to believe the spirit herself sent you? How do I know that you did not steal it from the shrine? For that alone you should die. Indeed, your interference and blasphemy will not be brooked, Devodiad. Prepare to join the spirits. Guards! My son is a fool. I will deal with you myself. Excuse me? Oh. Are you the one shooting at me? Guards, what are you waiting for? Defeated Maiden Brennan and his guards. Enough! Stop this foolishness! Murderer, be gone from this place and never return, else you will be killed. Alas, Maiden Brennan was a fool, and his son no less. Yet the true blame for these evils falls to one of my own kindred, and I fear they will suffer in the end. I thank you for bringing my warnings to Barnavon, and grant you what grace I may. Right, see what we got. Storyteller's fur-lined gloves, which are nice, but still don't have as good a stat as what I'm wearing. The Boar Clansman Sentry Boots, which are medium armor. And the Scarred Iron Dunlending Earring, which is might and vitality, so heavy armor mostly. So I guess we will go with the Storyteller's Gloves. You have spoken with Munferrel about Maiden Brennan. And about as much as we expected, he didn't listen. They are so assured that what they're doing is right. We'll swing by Barnavon one more time just to make sure there's nothing else. For the moment, does not look like it. Alright, so Dunland. That's old. That's old. Alright, so we need to find Amlin on the western border of Gravenwood. Well, that was an interesting little aside. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I am. Back down. I had somebody jokingly tell me that I could get lost in a one-room house, and be perfectly honest, yeah, they're probably right. All right. No, I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. More riders over there, huh? They're guarding that pretty heavy. Wonder what's in there. No matter. We found who we were looking for.
A small band of Rohirrim have come to the Gravenwood.
We are well met, Medrielle. It is good to see a friendly face. You should speak with Sheridan. A small band of Rohirrim have come to the Gravenwood, and he is meeting with their leader. Their camp is to the east. When we first came to this place, we stumbled upon a party of Rohirrim scouts led by Theodred, the king's son. They were attempting to creep behind the Dunlending lines, but unfortunately for them, the horse lords are not the most cautious warriors. We helped them to sneak past their enemies and establish a camp here in the Gravenwood. Sheridan remained with them, believing it to our mutual benefit to aid them. Their mission here might help us to regain Gwyllian's trail. You should head east at once to the Rohirrim scout camp and join with Sheridan. Take this whistle. It is made to sound like the call of a bird not found here. If you sound it, Andreg will come to take you to Sheridan. Alright, so we're going to help Andreg with Eyes of the Forest. So as we move along in this area, we're going to get some pop-up quests. Well, we will. As you see, he already has one. Indeed, I will set you on the path to Cerridon and the Horse Lords, but first I need your assistance. My mission in this wood is to scout for signs of Gwillian, the old woman of the mountain. My efforts have proven unfruitful as of yet, but perhaps with your aid that will change. As we journey towards the scout camp, perhaps you may help scout the forest between here and there. If we find signs of Gwillian's passage, you can then deliver word of it to Cerridon. What say you? We will need to stay along the north face of the southern hills in the South Gravenwood, for that is the section I am assigned to scout, and I can only take you as far as the pass to the Isendale, for I must part ways with you there. While returning here from the Rohirrim scout camp, I thought I saw some strange form of corruption in the wood, like none I have ever seen. Unnatural, it seemed to me. Cerridon knows more of this sort of corruption than I. Perhaps we should collect some as we journey back to the scout camp and bring it to him. Will you help? So we got our first of his quest to collect piles of oozing corruption. And we do have to pay attention to him every once in a while, because as we wander through certain areas, he will pop up other quests, just like that. The Dunlendings use the dust hounds of the Gravenwood as hunting dogs. They are a vicious breed with a keen sense of smell. A couple of the Horse Lord's mounts were badly mauled by the dogs. We would do well, I think, to slay a few dust hounds and lessen the threat they pose. What say you? Shall we hunt the pack? Okay. And he will help. He will actually fight pretty much anything, as you can tell. If it is foe, and it is close enough to his aggro range, he will attack it. And if you hear her say hello to Miss Carol, who's decided at this moment that she has things to tell me, and of course she is going to tell me very loudly and very confidently. Okay. I keep checking. It's like, does he have anything else yet? No, not yet. And I think he's a little disappointed he's not getting to do more here. Maybe I should let him, I don't know, do a little fighting, right? Alright. And we just picked up another quest. Look, Medrielle, can you see them? At the very least, you can hear them. Crebain. Crows are vile creatures to begin with, but the Crebain of Dunland have been corrupted by Saruman and act as his spies. We should hunt a few of the wretched birds while we are here in the South Gravenwood and rid the world of a few more of the wizard's spies. You know, after I've already killed like a half a dozen of them. I just feel like I need to give him at least a couple of hits so he feels like he's being useful. I know it's kind of silly, but still. I also want to make sure he doesn't actually die. Although I can resummon him if he does. Much like a skirmish soldier. I went that way. Another Craven. Which, we need, what, 8 more now? That is one skinny orc. And I cannot remember how many pop-up quests he gives us total. It's quite a few, actually. I'm going to say at the very least a half dozen. And I might be underestimating it by a couple. I don't know. I end up being rather fond of Andreg. Oh, hello. Don't know where you came from. Now, what he said was true. If you pass the borders of the South Gravenwood into another area, he will disappear. But because you do have a whistle to summon him, all you have to do is come back into the South Gravenwood and just resummon him. Surprised we haven't gotten a distinct quest for the orcs yet. Yeah, no, nothing yet. Ah, a Craven, or Craven. And a Hound. And an orc, because, you know, let's get rid of a few orcs, shall we? Well, at least Andreg has my back, right? How are we doing? 1 more Hound, 3 more Craven. Well, there's our Hound. Alright. Thank you for your assistance, Medrielle. There will be fewer Dusthounds now to harry us and our allies. Oh look, we leveled up again. Woohoo! At this point, we're going to be able to start Rohan with our eyes closed. We're not even nearly done here. Not nearly. And then the story takes us through Great River, I believe. I seriously might want to go ahead and at least do the first part of Rohan soon. At least get the War Steed so I can start getting it, experience points. Need 2 more Craven. That's not a Craven, but we might as well get rid of it. That's another Dust Hound, because of course it's going to give me the one thing I don't need anymore. It's giving me things I don't need, or I don't have yet. Well, that worked out. That allowed him to feel very useful. Okay, there's the Craven. And we need one more. That's not a Craven. Ah, I see one. Of course, Andreg went ahead and attacked that. Alright. Take care of that, Andreg. Okay. Thank you, sir. Perhaps we should not have deviated from our mission, but I did not feel that we could afford not to take the opportunity to slay the Crebain while we were here. Thank you. Since we're actually supposed to be scouting the area, maybe I should follow the path. We'll probably end up finding more of our quest for dear Andreg as we do that. Pile of oozing corruption. Okay, we found something we were looking for, and it looked absolutely vile and disgusting. Let's face target. It's probably these orcs' leftover meals. Who knows? Probably best not to think about it too much. We need one more. We'll grab that. We need one more ooze. Ah, right here. Oh, will you take care of that, dear? Thank you. All right. This should be enough. We should bring this to Sheridan as soon as possible. Okay. So we've done 3 of his little quests so far, which means there are definitely more than 6. All right, what now? Orcs. These creatures bear the markings of the White Hand. What are Saruman's cronies doing here in the South Gravenwood? I believe it is time to do some orc hunting as well. Are you with me? We've been doing a lot of orc hunting already, but yes, we could definitely do some orc hunting. And I don't think we will lack for them. Make sure he doesn't. Nope. No new quests have popped up. Let's see. Does this tell me? No, it does not specifically tell me any quest names. Okay, no quest popped up there. But it should be a scouting area. Come here. Okay, what is over here that it keeps pointing me back this way? Greer. He's a signature. Hello. Come here. Yeah. He was a signature. Now he's dead. Evil object. Oh, wait. What did we get? Bring the evil object to Ceradan at the Rohirrim scout camp. The icon upon this object looks like some kind of animal with horns, but it has an evil-looking air about it. Perhaps Ceradan will be able to make some sense of it. Okay. Interesting. Well, at the very least, you're getting a look at how, I want to say how much of a pain this set of quest is. It's not really a pain, it's just a little confusing, especially if you don't know where exactly you're supposed to go. So, like, I just exited South Gravenwood and ended up in Gravenwood, and if you notice, he disappeared. Okay, now we are back on the right path. We can summon him again. Yeah, it's very abrupt. Huh. But Greer is back. It just seems to provide a quest. And I think we already did that. At least we already got the quest item. Dust Hound. Ah, Skirmisher. Look how skinny this guy is. He's definitely not one of the top orcs. He looks like he's starved. Not that I have any sympathy for him. He is still an orc. And he still needs to die. But he clearly wasn't one of the best of the best. One more orc. Oh, and what do you know? There's an orc. And there went an orc. There's little worse than orcs in this world. They may not be the most powerful creatures of evil, but they are among the most proliferate. Yeah, I've noticed. Well, for a second there, you had a ring on your head. And I guess not. You're just showing up as a ring on my mini-map. And he disappeared again because we went outside the bounds. Alright, let's go to Ceradan. Because I think some of the quests we end up doing for Ceradan will take us around to other places where he wants to go. Some of his scouting spot. And we even have a handy stable. So, yay!
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Greetings. Discovered the Rohirrim scout camp.
How can I be of service?
What is that thing you have for me? I have seen the symbol before. I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent, but it reminds me of some of the demons that Gwillian summoned against us in the Windfells. So, our choice is a reward or a warden shield, an axe, or a finely etched iron ring, and that one actually looks like it might be useful.
What have you learned of the Dunlending clans?
Your journey through Dunland for Lubrennan is almost at its end, Medrielle. What have you learned of the Dunling clans? Ceradan listens to your report. I see. Saruman's influence is greater than we thought. It is good that you sought to help the people resist him, even if it bears little fruit. This man here is Theodred, the son of King of Rohan. He has crossed into Dunland with a small party on a similar mission, to see what is happening in the heart of Dunland. And we get to talk to Theodred for the first time. Don't mind me, I'm not going to bow to you, you're not my king.
You run errands for folk long sworn to be the enemies of my people.
We are met in dangerous times, Medrielle. You run errands for folk long sworn to be the enemies of my people. Theodred sighs heavily. It has been a long time since the Dunlendings crossed into my father's kingdom with design of conquest. Without the urging I fear Saruman is giving to them, they would not have the courage to do so again. The wizard has done my people a great wrong with this, and he must pay for it. My men and I forded the Eisen and came by animal paths into this wood. That is where we encountered Ceradan and learned of his mission. We could use your help if you can spare it.
We are all ill at ease in this forest, and your ranger friend here is not the reassuring sort.
My men have reported feeling a watchful presence as they walk beneath the trees. I do not like it. I have heard that Saruman can move about unseen by mortal eyes. Could it be his presence my men have felt? If you oppose the wizard, go to these places and see if you feel a presence at them as my men do. One of these places is a gnarled tree to the northwest, and the other is a camp of Dunlendings far to the north. Uvel Cadlus, between the arms of the mountains. All right, anybody else I need to talk to here? Nope, not at the moment. All right, so we've found the Rohirrim camp. We've started to help Andreg with his various tasks. And next time, well, we will continue exploring the Gravenwood. But until then, bye for now.